Hey everybody, I am fixing to do a workout and I'm going to stretch first and I want to show you how I stretch because during my class we don't stretch. So stretch first. Here we go. The first thing I do is lay on my back and just stretch as much as I can. Like pretend somebody's pulling your fingers and pulling your toes. Just try to stretch out like that. The next thing I do is put my legs to the side. See how I bent my knees? And I just let them lean over to one side. My back just popped. And then lean it over to the other side. And it just popped again. And I do that a couple of times. Alright, next thing I do is pull up on my knees and give myself a big hug. And I like to rock. If you can rock, good. If you can't, that's okay too. Next, I get on my hands and knees and stretch my back. So I like to make fists instead of my hands down because it hurts my wrists. So anyway, you just arch your back. And then, I don't know what you would call that. I know it's called like a cat and a cow. Go up and then down. Okay, next. I like to start from the bottom and work my way up. So first thing I like to do is stretch my calves. Now you may not be able to reach your toes. That's okay. It's better with a towel, this stretch. Way better. I have to point my toes too. Now I'm just going to go up my body. So I've stretched here. Now I'm going to stretch my quads. I like to lay down and pull up my knee. A lot of times people do this standing up, but I'm lazy and I like to lay down. Usually I'm stretching as soon as I get up, so it's dark and I'm tired. Anyway, you should feel a stretch right on the top part of your leg right here. Next I move up to my bottom. Cross your leg over. Loop your hands through and pull. The goal is for this part right here to stretch. If you don't feel it stretching, then you need to move this leg around until you get it to where you can feel it right here. If you need more of a stretch, you can push this back. I don't. And then I switch. Cross it over, loop it through, and pull. And I kind of have to move my body over a little bit so I can feel the stretch correctly. Okay, moving on. I like to stretch here. So I'll try to put my legs as far apart as I can. And it's funny, as you get older, all you gotta do is roll your legs back a little bit and it stretches more. So if you can't open your legs very wide, that's okay. Just push your toes back and that'll stretch. Okay, moving on to my back. Now I'm gonna keep my legs like this, but I'm not gonna think about my legs at all. What I'm doing is I'm thinking about my back. So as I bend over, I can feel it, a stretch in my back. So I just go back and forth, back and forth. I can feel it right here too, of course, but that's not what I'm focusing on. And then I lean over to one side and I'm stretching right here. If you need more of a stretch, you can pull on your arm. And switch. move up to my shoulders. Roll my shoulders forward. Roll them back. Sometimes I'll cross over my arm like this. My neck and shoulders hurt, so I really stretch these. The first thing I do is pull my shoulders up as high as I can and squeeze, and then let them go down. Oh, I'm really bad about holding my shoulders up. So you don't really realize how much you can push them down until you try. So raise them up and then push them down. Push, 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 push. I really think I'm like this all the time. Oh, it feels good right in here. This is a weird one, but what you're going to do is take your chin and just pull it back. Double chin. Pull it forward. Push it back. Double chin. Next, I like to grab hold of my head. I'm going to stretch right here. I'm just going to pull a little bit. If you want more of a stretch, you can put your arm behind your back. You can push down your shoulder and pull with your arm, with this hand. And then I go to the other side. You should feel it right here. Okay. Ooh, back and forth in my head sometimes. My neck is very tight. Now you do the armpit stretch. So you put your nose like you're gonna smell your armpit, and you hold onto your head and pull it down a little bit. And that's a different stretch in your neck. And then do the other side. Okay, I just put my neck back and forth. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but that's what I do. You can roll it. Okay, there's one more stretch that I want to show you, but do it with caution. So you're gonna need a towel. Okay, I like to use a hand towel. And what I'm going to do is kind of wrap it around my head to help me stretch my neck. So what you do, see if I can explain this. Do like this, then you cross. I want my head to go this way. So I'm going to pull this side down, and I'm going to put this right in front of my face, and I'm going to pull my neck. So pull down here, pull over here. And now you switch arms, pull down this way. I want to go that way. Pull. And sometimes you have to adjust where this is on your head to get it to pull correctly. But it feels good. Okay. Now I'm ready for Zumba. I hope you are too.